on, guys? Thanks for tuning into the channel today. So as you can see, Battlefield 1 is going to be a good one. I just want to let you know it releases October 24th, right before not Advanced Warfare. Wow, I keep saying this for some reason. Infinite Warfare. It releases right before Infinite Warfare. So, this game, when you watch this trailer, it just sends goosebumps down my spine because it's what. Okay, I want to explain this. When I see this trailer, it's not like I see a great game, because I do see a beautiful, amazing game that seems like it can get a lot of sales off of it, and another good Battlefield game that they have created. It's great. I feel like I want to go ahead and say what I feel like. I feel like guys listen to what the Call of Duty community wanted, which is like one of the biggest first-person shooting communities out there. What we wanted, and took it into their consideration and made their own game and went back in time instead of, because we all wanted Call of Duty to go back in time. We wanted it to go back into World War I, or go, for God's sakes, make another World at War. They did. They responded. Call of Duty responded, and they made Infinite Warfare. But you have to buy Infinite Warfare to get the game remastered, whatever. Great idea, but still, I like Battlefield 1. Its idea is better. It's an amazing game, honestly. This game, well, at the end of the trailer, if you look, which you can't see in this, if you look at the trailer, at the end it says at the bottom where it like shows like the, I don't know if it shows the release date or anything, but at the bottom it says this game or this trailer was not actual gameplay, which kind of like tickles me. Like, I hope it's that's great gameplay if it was, but it's not the actual multiplayer or single player campaign. It's not that kind of gameplay. Anyway, so in this trailer, I want to go ahead and get on with it. In this trailer, you can see it as it takes place in either World War I or World War II. I'm on the side of World War I along with everybody else. One, because it has blimps, the Zeppelins, which was mainly used by the Germans in World War I. You can see them riding horses on there. Instead of riding motorcycles, I guess we'd be riding horses, like a comparison to Battlefield 4 and all the others until Battlefield 1. So in Battlefield 4, we were riding motorcycles. In Battlefield 1, we're going to be riding horses, I guess. You can see them flying biplanes, those little planes, instead of flying jets and stuff like that, doing the same kind of dogfights, but just with biplanes. It seems like it'd be a lot better. I feel like this game is going to have a lot more modern, or like real historical, but really nice touch to the game. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but if you get it, you get it. They have tanks like we always have, but I guess they'd be a little bit different because, like, as you can see, that guy like pushing that thing, he's actually pushing the tank. He's rolling the tank with his hands. That's how they used it back then. Another thing about the biplanes that I thought about, and when we were going over World War I in our history class, like when we were in younger days, in middle school and stuff like that, we were taught that they used, like, the first main bombers were people flying around with grenades, throwing their grenades out their plane. I don't know if that might be put into the game, but maybe if it is, that'd be pretty cool. So yeah, let's go on. And another part of the trailer, you can see some guy putting on his gas mask, walking into a bunch of gas, chemical, which would be mustard gas, of course. That's the main gas they used back then. So yeah, maybe chemical warfare, which we have never seen before. I don't think. I don't think we've seen chemical warfare in Battlefield. And if you've been on my channel through this entire season, like entire time, if you watched every video from the first to the last that I haven't deleted, I used to have Battlefield content on this channel. So I play Battlefield. I play it right before this. I just couldn't play because I was uploading. But it's a great game. I've always loved it. It was actually Battlefield 4 the first time I bought premium, but still love it. Another thing you can see is they're in trenches a lot of times, and that is crazy because that's trench warfare. That's like even better because there's a lot of things a lot of good game modes they could come up with trench warfare. That sounds very fun. They also noted, the DICE members, the crew and all them, they also noted that this game is going to be one of the most, like, they're going to have vehicles in this game that they've ever had people control. Like, there might be like 20 people in a Zeppelin, like so many people in one vehicle, like total control over. And of course you see a battleship in there, and that could be something else they're talking about, but I think they're mainly talking about the big things like the Zeppelin and the battleship and stuff like that. So yeah, that was the next thing, was the battleships. We saw that's even better. We have ships in this game, and we didn't get introduced to ships and stuff like that until like the last DLC of the Battlefield 4 DLC. I can't remember. Another thing, when we were playing Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3, we had the little things at the spawn. If you remember, that you could get in and like shoot down all the shoot down the airplanes that flew over near spawn or stuff like that. Well, now we have artillery. As in the game, the trailer. I don't know if it's like you said, it's not in the gameplay. It's not real gameplay, but I'm sure they might have artillery because that's in the trailer. So we have artillery. Like that's great. Sounds amazing. But yeah, that's all I'm really going to talk about on this point, Battlefield 1. If you guys like this, leave a like. I might get more in depth into the subject of Battlefield 1. Maybe cover that game more often too, if you're enjoying that. If you did like this video, please leave a like. Comment like you've been doing. I love the feedback, guys. It's amazing. Finally hit 40 subscribers. It felt like forever. And I thank you guys a lot because I couldn't get here without you. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time.